Is there any pattern that you're seeing across all of these different clients about what kind of content or what kind of context that pirates are sort of going after?
Um, I think it's at this point, as we were talking in the prep call, content is king. So whatever is popular at the moment or whatever people need. I was on a panel way back when, right before the pandemic, and the conversation was around the fact that as the pandemic was setting in, everybody wanted to see the movie Contagion because, March of 2020, that, we were kind of hypothetically going into this world and everybody wanted to see the movie Contagion. So that was the thing that was most pirated at that point in time. And then as the pandemic really started to set in, when we started to see the reality of what was happening to us, people switched gears and decided to watch Harry Potter. And that was like super duper popular and super duper pirated because of the fact that people just couldn't get access to it and they wanted to escape the land of contagion, right? So I think it's a question of what people are trying to watch and what's popular. We've had customers contact us and say, "Hey, we just found one of our educational videos on YouTube. How did it get there?" And then you start, going digging to see what could have happened, where it could have leaked from, and, so on and so forth. And it's not content I would call, Super Bowl or a Lady Gaga concert or anything to the effect of, but somebody out there just didn't want to pay the money for it, so they decided to figure out how to hack it, and then it gets leaked eventually somehow. So I
Okay.
think it really doesn't matter as long as somebody wants to watch it, they will try to leak it.
You just need one bad actor, I guess. But as far as patterns, it's almost like you could hire like a pirate psychologist to figure out where they're going to go depending on the world context.
Well,
Make
I
sure
think part of it is also defining what, we're talking about piracy in general. Um, I think everybody listening and, everybody in general has committed some version of, casual piracy, where we connected to a VPN to watch a piece of content that we technically shouldn't be watching because we're currently on a business trip in Singapore and we just can't get to our own content and things like that. Is that piracy because I'm going through VPN? Absolutely. Do I technically have rights to watch it because I live in the US? Also true. So I think you know, that kind of content is pirated as well. And I think part of it is figuring out, you said piracy psychologist, we need to figure out why people pirate. And off of that, either make the content available and figure out a commercial model that makes it, makes people less likely to pirate content and so on and so forth.